With Louis Brown here at Kingston Park. Louis, you're in your second season with the Falcons, your second pre-season as well. How did you find your first year, and how has pre-season been so far?
Yeah, really enjoying pre-season so far, especially now we're into more 15 on 15 and rugby stuff and getting into like the details of how we want to play. Yeah, really enjoying it, and although last year was difficult, like it was good coming into a Premiership environment. I'd been after that opportunity for about 8 or 9 years, so really happy to be in this environment and yeah, enjoying my time in Newcastle.
You scored on your Premiership debut at Sale and featured a reasonable amount after that in the back end of the season. How did you find the step up, and what did you notice in terms of differences?
Yeah, the Championship is a really good competitive league. But I think the main difference, like, it's probably a bit quicker, tiny bit more physical, just a bit less time on the ball in the Premiership. But really enjoyed the step up and felt comfortable as well. So looking forward to this year.
As well as your exploits on the field, you were through 100 in the Premier League darts at Newcastle as well. That must have been a good experience.
Yeah, that was the main highlight, I think.
Yeah, getting a century. In terms of this season, obviously bearing in mind what happened last year, would it be fair to say expectations outside the building are probably quite low in terms of Newcastle? But I imagine you boys will disagree with that.
Yeah, probably everyone writes us off, especially after last season. Obviously, didn't get the results we wanted, but going into this season, like a couple of new lads, new coaches, bringing fresh ideas, and there is a big belief in this group, especially. I know everyone else writes us off, but we have got a lot of belief, and we're really confident, and I think that shows in how we're training at the minute as well. The standards in training, the new ideas, what the new players and coaches are bringing in, and how hard we're working, and how much we're pushing each other to get better, and so we're highly competitive this season.
So what is it that the coaches are asking from you? What sort of traits do they want you guys to exhibit this season?
Oh, well, I think it's pretty clear what Dimes wants from us, and all the lads are buying into that. And obviously, we've still got a lot to go in pre-season, so we're trying to embed that in and really work hard. But I think we want to be a tough team. We want to be competitive. We want to be highly competitive, and especially this place here, we want it to be a tough place to come, and we want it to be a place where we get results as well.
As you say, a big emphasis on the home form. What can you as players and we as a wider club and community do to help bring that to fruition?
I think first and foremost, it's down to us as a playing group to perform and give the fans what they deserve, especially sticking in some tough times last season. We owe it to them and the people in the north to put performances in that they can be proud of and give them something to cheer about. And as I said before, we want this to be a really tough place for teams to come, and we want them to dread coming up here. So yeah.
Away from here, I understand you're dipping your toes into the coaching world, working with our old mate Dino over at Tyndale. How are you finding that?
Yeah, I coached over at Tyndale last season as well, and yeah, it's a really good club, really good group of lads, and loving my time coaching there as well.
Do you think that can benefit your playing game in terms of understanding what coaches are wanting from you and just seeing a different side of it, maybe?
Yeah, it probably does make you think about the game differently and what I would want from my players, and it makes you think what the coaches would want from me as a player as well. So yeah, it probably does help.
Brilliant, Louis. Thanks very much for your time, and good luck for the season.
Thank you.